Today we are entering a place no cameras have ever been before. Welcome to Akron, Ohio, in the childhood home of LeBron James. See, for more than 40 years, LeBron's mother Gloria has saved every photo, trophy, note, and memory, and all of it now lives here inside of House 330, an exact recreation of the home and journey that shaped him. Now today, we'll become the first ever crew allowed to bring cameras inside this sacred space, and we'll be speaking with a very special guest who changed LeBron's life forever.
The history here is a little bit different.
So with that, let's meet up with our guide for today. LeBron's childhood friend, high school teammate, and now head coach of Duquesne basketball, Drew Joyce III, who's about to share stories he's never told before.
All right, we are here. We made it to Akron, House 330. We're so excited to be here. Coach, who's showing us around today?
Drew Joyce, man. I'm back here in my hometown of Akron, Ohio. We're here at House 330. We're about to walk through the LeBron James Museum, man. Can't wait.
Yes, sir. Now, you guys, huge part of it. Where are we about to go into? What is this place and how did this come to be?
The one and only LeBron James home court, the first and only museum for LeBron James here in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. Multimedia storytelling experience, man. Something that's hard to explain. You have to experience it and walk through it, and you'll get it. Something that means a lot to me and Drew, man. A lot of memories come back when you walk through those.
Man, I'm excited.
And listen, Cullen, we just can't let this guy talk without a formal introduction as well, man. This is Willie McGee. This is my brother, man. He shares a whole lot of experience and memories as we walk through these doors too as well.
Now, for you guys watching at home that don't know, these two are obviously, like you just said, very heavily involved, but the entire building, everybody in here seems to be involved in this culture and seems to be a part of the family. I mean, I saw you guys hugging every person that walked in the door.
That's how it is, man. Their motto, their slogan is "We are family," and it extends throughout this whole community. Home for me, this is home for real. And when we see people, man, it's always love, and it's just a special place to be.
It looks like it actually might be home because this is the Spring Hill Apartments that we're about to walk into.
I've walked through these doors before, you know, 602. I'm gonna let you grab the key.
I get to do the key?
I'm gonna let you grab the key, man. Open up the door.
All right, so we got the key hanging right here in the wall. Spring Hill key, apartment 602. I don't think I'd ever be able to enter the door with the key here, but hey. Welcome on in. Let's do this, baby.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. We're really in an apartment right here.
Yeah, that's no joke, man. That door brings you right into where he grew up, man. 602, this is Spring Hill apartment where him and his mom lived. And we spent a lot of time here as friends, man. And everything that you see surrounding us, the setup of everything, the couch, the TV, no flat screen TVs, but big screen TVs back
Yes,
then.
sir.
We sit here, watch whatever sport was on, we were locked in, and video games. That's what we did all day long, man. If we weren't on the basketball court, you can find us here just having a good time amongst each other.
Yes, sir. Obviously, we're standing here in the living room right now. For people who don't know that are watching at home, head coach of Duquesne basketball right now. Why are you so involved in here for those who haven't been aware?
Man, so LeBron, that's my brother. I've known him since the age of 9 years old. We competed against each other until we started playing on the same team together at the age of 10. We just had a lot of similarities in what we wanted to accomplish, our drive, our hunger, how competitive we were. Because we used to go at it, man, me and him on the court all the time. That bond just continued to grow. And not just with me and him, with my other best friends as well, Romeo, Travis, Sheon, Cotton, and Willie McGee. It was just a loyalty and a trust we had amongst each other.
As we walk through here, this is a real deal. You've got letters from schools on the table. Now, your journey was a little bit different.
Totally different.
You were dumb, especially at Akron. Came there, you walked on to Akron, right?
I walked on, yeah. I didn't have a table full of letters.
As you can tell, the importance of family is strong in this building, but the reason why is deeper than you may think. See, as a kid, LeBron's life wasn't always easy. His mom had him at the age of 16, and his father was never in the picture. Growing up in a single mother household, his mom, Gloria, did everything she could to get by. They bounced from apartment to apartment, living paycheck to paycheck. But even at their lowest points, the city of Akron was always there to rally around them, which is a big reason why today LeBron still does so much for the community. But there may have been no one more impactful in his life than the man we are speaking with at the end of today's video.
That's something that you were actively attempting to do, is keep these guys together, block out the noise, and become one. I mean, everything in here is just insane, spot on. All the posters, all the trophies. You got the shoes under the bed. The Nike boxes, the helmets.
Yeah.
These are the best at their sports. Lining every single wall, Kobe Bryant, Mike Tyson, Deion Sanders. There's some cool people on these walls.
If you were doing your thing, you were on the wall.
Or when you look on social media, right, you see the history, the stories, and kind of the rumors. I'm looking at this football jersey right here.
Yeah.
Did you ever get on the field?
I spent 1 year playing football back in like the Pee Wees. Man, I played hard that year, but for some reason, season, I was on the offensive line and I blocked the whole year. And I turned to my dad after the season and said, I never want to play football again.
Do you think he could have been an NFL superstar as well?
Absolutely. He's got great feet, he's got speed, he's got power, and he had good hands. The things he was doing on the high school football field were bringing in national attention from coaches as well, too.
Is this all directly from his room, from your guys' childhood, or is it replicas? Like, where did all this stuff come from?
This is direct, man. These posters are direct. These trophies, they didn't replicate these trophies, man. These are his. His mom held on to these things, held them dear and close. He won a lot of awards, by the way. These are official, man. Like, if I was to read some, like, I was there. I was at camp when he won these awards, you know what I mean? I played against him in football. This is East B team. Like, I was there. I was on the other side getting my butt kicked. All-American Cage Classic. That's right here in our backyard. We used to play in that every spring and every summer. This is the real deal when it comes to these trophies, man. For most of them, we were on the same team.
Yes, sir. All right, should we keep walking out of the bedroom and head into the next
Absolutely, for sure.
Now, there has never been a high school athlete quite like that of LeBron James. At just 17 years old, he graced the cover of Sports Illustrated and was coined as the chosen one. There had never been a high school athlete in history covered more by mainstream media than LeBron James. The pressure that put on this kid from such a young age was larger than any athlete had ever experienced. But somehow, more than 25 years later, he still has never cracked. So throughout the rest of this tour, we'll see his real life high school locker that reporters once swarmed, hear from more teammates who lived in those moments with him, and talk to the man who shaped his entire journey. But for now, no one understands how he handled that pressure better than Coach Dru Joyce.
This is like where we decided that we wanted to do something special, make sure we all stayed together. This locker room right here, man, is where we spent a lot of time. You know, as young kids, you're around each other sometimes, but in these high school years, man, for almost every day of the year, we're around each other. From the court to the locker room, there's like nonstop. You got our official lockers right here. I love these Kobe's right here, man. These ones right here, great shoe. Those pro models.
That was your choice?
That was my choice. Kobe's or the pro models. You couldn't go wrong with those, man.
That's super cool. And then you guys all got the CD players. You got some Dr. Dre in there.
So CD players was a must back then, man. You had your CD player, so you had your case, and you just flipping through disc after disc. And most popular CD during that whole time had to be 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying.
I mean, looking at the names that are on these lockers, you guys have all stuck together, and that Get Rich or Die Trying seems to have been the model for a lot of people. I mean, I'm looking at Maverick Carter right behind you right now, like one of the most successful businessmen in the basketball space. You guys know that everybody had something coming like for them. Everybody has done something big, especially for the city of Akron.
Man, you never know how the cards are gonna play out, but I think we had great support around us. I mean, you bring up a guy like Mav, he didn't make bad decisions, had a thought process about him, and then like he was our vet, right? When we were all freshmen, he was a senior, so he showed us what hard work looks like, what leadership looks like, what consistency looks like, so we were able to build off of him. And then you see the great things that he's doing today, man. He's running a whole corporation. I can't say that I knew everyone was gonna be successful, but it doesn't shock me either.
We're gonna be walking over St. V's right down the street a little bit later today. See what this place looks like now.
You gonna see, man. Look, that sign
still there?
Still there, man. Locker room still gonna look the same. It might even smell the same a little bit, but who knows?
Obviously a big person in your life, head coach of the team. From a coach's perspective that you know now, was he getting you guys ready in these locker rooms for these games?
I think the biggest thing with Coach D was his approach. He had a college Division I coach mentality, and we were a group that wanted to learn. We were hungry to learn. We always grew up with the mindset of if we handle and get good at the details and the fundamentals, the winning would take care of itself. He brought an approach that was high intense, was chaotic at times, but made us adapt, made us think, and challenged us in a way that we hadn't experienced yet, but it grew us up in a way that the next level we were going to play at, it wasn't a shock to us. When I went to my first college practice, I may have been through some tougher practices in high school before. You got to give Coach D credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, you can see discipline on the walls in every square inch of this place. That's so cool that they got the stat sheets in here.
Yeah.
What was your favorite game that you guys got to play?
It's hard to choose one. There were some big games. This Oak Hill game meant a lot because we had lost to them previously, but this Brookhaven game, people don't know a lot about Columbus Brookhaven. Ohio people do. Columbus Brookhaven was a top 10 team in the nation at the time, and they had a McDonald's All-American who was a rival of mine, and we played at Ohio State, sold out crowd in their backyard, and game went into overtime actually, but it was a huge game. And then this Central Howard game, that's a city rivalry right there, and that was a special game too. And of course the championship game, winning it all. But man, throughout this, man, I enjoyed all of them. We had some great stops, some great destinations.
Now we get out here to the home court, to the hardwood. And this is the actual backboard that you guys are playing on?
Yes, they restored it, made it look really good. It's a special place. You see our banners that we were able to win, man. To me, that's the biggest thing, man, the important thing. At St. V, we don't hang division championship banners, regional banners. We only hang state championship banners. And if you go in the gym, there's lines and rows of state championships, not just from basketball, but from other sports too. It really symbolizes what we're about, man. We're about winning, finding a way to win.
Having the wood in here, having the backboard's got to bring up a ton of memories for you as well.
Oh, absolutely.
And you were just as big of a part of this whole operation. What's your favorite memory?
Probably had to be our first state championship, man. Us going through freshman year, and our goal was to win 4 state championships. We had just came off a national championship loss at AAU, so the ability to get there was everything. I mean, we get there, and this guy showed out, man. You know, always been a big shot maker, man, but on the biggest stage we had ever played on, when we needed him, he showed up. Not once, not twice, not 3, but 7 times, man. 7 for 7 from the 3, changed the whole momentum of the game. You seen something there that he was just built different, man.
As you can see, it says the LeBron James Arena. There's a wall just like this that's very, very similar. And there's been some additions to this one just to change things up a little bit. Some more behind the scenes photos as he's gone along his career. They added the scores from each championship. So just a special collage of some of the memories, man. And like Will said, that first one, man, with all 4 of us at the time being freshmen, man, and just having a goal and a dream and then really working towards it and accomplishing it, man, that's a special thing. There's not a lot of people who get to say they did it. Man, we young though, I say that, man, young, my jersey, my warm-up don't fit around my neck, man. What I got on my feet? No, I don't know what those were. That wasn't a great pair that day.
That was practice shoes.
Yeah, I put my practice shoes on.
Before we walk out of here, your Joyce court. We'll talk about your family's impact.
I think the special thing was how many former players came out. It was over 100 players that he had coached and been a part of their lives that showed up in attendance to see the court named after him. And it's just a testimony to hard work, to being committed to something, to seeing it through. And ultimately, the championships have been great, the wins have been great, but when you got 100 former players to show up, that means you've done more than just got them on the basketball court and won games, that you've really been a part of their lives. For them to take a moment out of their day and come show up for you, and that's something that you want. They named the court after him, which is a huge honor.
And this is super special to me, man. Before I came working here, I was athletic director at St. Vincent St. Mary. So my hurrah before I left was naming the court after Coach Dru. And we got the okay to honor him with the court on his name, so it was special.
That's pretty cool too.
Oh. Absolutely, it was a total honor. And like Dru said, man, it's always been bigger than basketball. The least we could do is honor him with the name on the court.
So we're gonna lead the high school years, and as you know, there's no college years for him, man. We straight to the pros.
You can tell family means more than anything to LeBron, and he's lived by that his whole life. See, in 2018, right down the street from this museum, the James family opened the I Promise School, which has reshaped this entire community. The school was originally designed for high-risk kids to have a safe place to learn and grow, but LeBron recently took this to the next level. He and his foundation opened up affordable housing for every student's family at the school. If your child attends the I Promise School, you get a rent-free apartment fully furnished with luxury-style kitchens and free access to high-speed Wi-Fi. Not only that, House 330, where the museum is, acts as an economic development and job training center open for the parents of kids at his school to get back on their feet and going in the right direction. But maybe the best feature of them all is the complex right across the street called the Health Quarters that provides healthcare to low-income residents in Akron. Oh, and well, today is Tuesday, and every Tuesday they give out free tacos to anyone in the community that wants them.
Taco Tuesday!
Couple memories outside of basketball, you see. He got his homecoming day.
Ron at homecoming, getting groovy in here.
Had to, man. Those are special times, man.
Come on, you seeing this right here? Full white suit.
That's what we did back then, man. The kids these days, they going all out, man. I rented that tux. I turned that back in the next day.
We got the 03 draft. We got his.
The draft suit, right? The iconic draft suit.
Were you guys a part of draft night at all?
Absolutely, man. My first and only time being in Madison Square Garden. I had to be there, man. After high school years, when the Cavs got the #1 pick, we were at a hotel waiting for the lottery to happen, because you kind of know, like, yo, he's going #1. Who's going to get this pick? Cleveland Cavaliers got it, and the room just erupted. It was like, man, this is crazy. He's about to stay home now, too, and be the #1 pick and play in his hometown, and then going to MSG, the Garden. It's historic, and nature. Just being able to see him walk across that stage, shake David Stern's hand, man, it's a special night.
This whole place is fate. Everything was fate. Something was written way before you guys' time, and it all lined up.
It's crazy, right?
It's nuts.
The stars align, man.
It's super cool to see the locker room, the shoes, and then I love how the museum here includes all like the decades best tech of how it kind of progressed. It's crazy. He's still in the NBA. He's playing on the first Xbox.
And then you just see all the accomplishments up against the wall, man. And there's a long list of those.
That first in Cleveland might have been the greatest NBA player to ever walk the earth. Honestly, all three, whatever you want to say. But now when he went off to the Heat, leaves Cleveland, goes to Miami, how did that process work from the people that knew the decision was about to come?
I didn't know which one he was choosing. We just had dinner and he was just going over the process of teams he liked, what the experience was. It was almost like he was living through a college recruiting period in a lot of ways. I mean, he spoke with the Bulls, the Clippers, the Knicks, the Nets even tried to get in there, Miami, and of course Cleveland as well. But even at that dinner, he still was unsettled. He didn't know exactly what to do. I mean, I was probably a week until his final decision. He chose Miami for a reason that he felt secure with. I was encouraged by it. I support it. That's what we're doing. Then let's go get some Heat jerseys then.
Yeah, man. Hey, and it worked out. I just think whenever the players wear the mask,
it looks
is
tough,
so
right?
Cool. I don't know why.
The black mask.
The black mask is the best mask ever.
For sure.
Coach Dru was nice enough to shoot me over a pair of the new custom Duquesne. You see the Duquesne logo right on the tongue.
Those need to be in here somewhere.
When you first got the job at Duquesne, he came and brought all of the shoes. I think that symbolizes respect and the support that you guys have built in the community. But how did the players react?
Like kids on Christmas Day, man. Take it one step further, man. Last year, our team was able to meet him. We went to the Lakers game in Philadelphia. Like you say, stars align, man. I don't know how this happens. They play that night. We play the next day in Philadelphia, right? We go to the game, stay after the game. I've never seen a group so shell-shocked. These are guys that I've been around for months now. I know them inside and out. They get to the moment where we're about to say what's up to them and they all freeze. And I'm like, fellas, come on, like, let's say hello, let's take some pictures, ask some questions. But he did a great job of inviting them in, and then they finally breathed, and you know, it was a good time, but it was a great experience for our players. But also, man, for me, it was a special thing to really share that moment together.
Behind Shane with the camera right now is a 3-1 lead Halloween set over here.
That's crazy, right?
And I keep trying not to laugh, but you've got the mask that LeBron wore for Halloween. Like, this dude goes all out every year.
It's his favorite holiday.
Like Beetlejuice the other year, full Pennywise costume. But it's cool to see as you walk through this museum, all the legendary moments. You've got all of his all-stars. When he comes back to Cleveland, brings glory, championship to the city, which I'm sure meant a lot for you guys.
For sure.
Watching back at home. Obviously, I've been a fan since I was a little kid. This summer, I was so hyped, maybe more hyped than I've ever been, watching a basketball game when I was looking at these gold shoes on the court, watching Team USA line up with Curry, Kevin Durant, all the greats, all in one spot, coming together and taking down the big bad Wembanyama in France.
What I love about it, man, is they keep updating it. This is brand new. I hadn't been here in over a year. This just happened, right? Getting this display in there, getting those shoes in there.
It's so cool. And then obviously we finish off over here where somehow this museum and these stats are still going, which, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense at this point how this is even possible. But yeah, these are little plaques that you can take off the wall right here.
They keep it updated, man.
What's the secret to success that has kept the level of play this high for this long?
His love and passion for the game. A great support system too, through his wife, through his family. It always helps, man. They've allowed him to focus on something that he loves to do, and then falling in love with the process, not the results, but he's more in love with, I get the chance and opportunity to go to the gym today. The trophy is the result of the hard work, and he loves the hard work of it. And that's why he's been able to keep going, because that fire hasn't gone out yet.
Well, Coach, we appreciate the tour through here. We go check out, get to St. V's campus, and see where history was really made.
Yeah, we got to see where the ball was actually really bouncing.
This walkthrough was truly mind-blowing, going deeper than anyone has ever dived into the life of King James before. But we still have one place to visit, right down the street, that somehow is even more legendary.
We're now here at St. Vincent, St. Mary, and we're looking right at the wall. This is the wall we were just looking at in the House 330.
Yeah, honestly, it's just a lot of kind of tradition that you see, and moments that you see displayed across the board. It takes you kind of through the generations as well, too. You see Youth Bron with his first basketball hoop. You see our AAU days. My dad with a lot more hair.
Your dad's still the head coach here. He is a legend. This is his court. This is the Drew Joyce court that we were talking about before. The banners are all up. It's only state championships. This is about winning in here.
It's about winning, man. How we build into the winning is the important piece. Our practices used to be so intense that Our thing was our practices are going to be harder than the games. A lot of fun times in here, man. If you ask the guys that were around for that 4-year experience, man, they will tell you many and many stories about what happened right here on the practice court.
Since it's become the LeBron James Arena, what all has changed in here? What were the renovations?
The bleachers have been upgraded, the scoreboards. They did an awesome job with the floor. The key pieces like that signature down on the floor, which is pretty cool. I think this was something that Bron wanted to do to give his high school gym an upgrade, and he did a fantastic job. It's a great venue for high school teams to come in and play, and we're coming here to play November 22nd, so.
That's a big reason why we're here. He's bringing Duquesne out. They're playing a Division I basketball game here in this gym on his home court. How cool is that day gonna be?
Man, it's gonna be a special day, and it starts before the game, right? I'll bring my team here. Northeastern will arrive the day before the game. We're gonna spend some time at the I Promise School because we wanna find a way to make sure that we give back to the community as well. It's just like you talked about, man. It's always a bunch of giving back that's going on and people looking out for each other. And then we'll head over to House 330, get that experience as well too, and see the museum. As well as Northeastern, man, really create an environment, an event, not just the game. The game itself is gonna be special. Tip-off is at 4 p.m. You got 2 really good teams that are gonna take the floor. And we're gonna compete at a high level in a place that's considered holy to some out there, you know, but home to me.
You look right over here, you got all the jerseys up here retired on the wall. You got LeBron right there. You got the state championship, LeBron James Arena on the walls. How do you get your guys ready to come and play in this atmosphere?
They have to adapt quick. We'll have our practice, our shoot around, and they have to quickly adapt to these are going to be the surroundings. It's going to feel tighter. It's going to feel closer just because of the surroundings. The sound is going to be different. It's not spread out. The rims are 10 feet. The free throw line is the same. The three-point line will be the same. You just got to be ready to go.
It's not just that you guys in Duquesne get to go and do all the fun stuff. You guys are bringing in a whole other team that I'm sure grew up all in the same boat as your guys.
Like we talked about, man, we're trying to create that moment and experience. This generation has grown up seeing LeBron play through different teams and in different stages in his career, and everyone knows his greatness. And to be able to see what that journey actually looks like in detail, like going over to House 330 is a special thing. It's not just about me and my team. One thing my dad has always preached to me is it's bigger than basketball. It's more than just a game. And we have more to offer than just tip off at 4 p.m. to not only opposing teams, but to the community of Akron too.
Coach Dru's journey is special. It proves that greatness really does ooze out of this building. But all of this is largely because of one man. See, Drew Joyce II, aka Coach Dru here's dad, actually was the one who had coached him and LeBron from middle school all the way to becoming the head coach here at St. Vincent St. Mary. He took over this program at the height of LeBron mania and was responsible for controlling the chaos that ensued. LeBron himself has claimed Coach Dru II is one of the most influential people, not on just his life, but everyone who has walked through these doors.
Do you have any preferences on coaches, the names that have been passed around?
Yep, Coach Dru Joyce.
So, before we see the exact locker that LeBron sat in during his high school days, it's time we hear from the man who kept it all together.
We're with the man. This is whose name's on the court right here. You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
Hey, I'm Dru Joyce II, the head basketball coach here at St. Vincent St. Mary High School. Believe it or not, I can't believe this is year number 25 for me here at this school. So,
I mean, you've coached here for 25 years, and now you get to see your son coach on the same floor, bringing a D1 team here. How's that experience gonna be for you?
It's gonna be great. I'll try to be calm. I'll stay away from the bench, and I won't say anything. But
I'm sure he's gonna be itching at you. It's easy, you know, different sub coming and be like, hey. I mean, you walk into the gym, right? We just went through the museum. You step in here, you can feel it's a little bit different in the air. The history here is a little bit different. Drew was telling us you had these dudes working. Practice was intense. What was it like in those practices?
Drew and I had kind of a rough relationship growing up. You know, he was a little headstrong. We butted heads a lot, so we were able to work things out. But it was always great. You know what we would do. The games were great, but the practices were better. In fact, we actually had to close practices because the community was coming out to watch practices. I'm like, hey, yo, don't y'all got a job to go to work to, you know?
3 p.m. on a Tuesday.
Yeah, right, exactly. So we closed practices and I kept that going. So we still have closed practices here.
Yeah, when you got to step in and now all of a sudden the national spotlight, the media's in the world, is all eyes are on you guys. There was a transition period where you became the head coach. How do you deal with that? Like, not only are you, it's a big transition in your life to become the head coach of a high school basketball team. How did you as a person deal with it?
Honestly, I wanted to go out in my backyard and just scream, you know, hey, the great thing and what made it a little easier is I had been coaching them since they were 10 years old. It wasn't like they didn't know me. They understood who I am and they knew that I'm for you. I've been with y'all for all this. So I knew going in, if we win, it will be because they were Coach Dambrot's kids. If we lose, it's on me. And we lost. So we came back the next year and won the national championship.
I'm seeing the banners. I'm seeing the banners. It all played out. It all played out.
It did.
All these guys talk about it wasn't just a team, and I mean, I feel like that's very cliche to say, but everybody has stayed together. I mean, we just saw 3 different people from the team in the museum. I said Tuesday as a joke earlier. It is actually Tuesday, and it's actually 3 p.m. and they're just here. Was that something that you were actively attempting to do? Was keep these guys together, block out the noise, and become one?
It started with that group of young kids on a travel team, and just built a family around the basketball. They hung out together. They were at our house all the time. They did everything together. So it doesn't surprise me that the friendship has lasted because it's always been more than basketball.
Everyone keeps saying that. It's always been more than basketball. I love it. I love it. And then final question for you, like you look around this room, the ball didn't stop bouncing in here when these guys left. So what have you done to keep this school relevant over the past 25 years and keep competing nationally every single season?
What we always talk about is that group, they made the foundation. And I challenge the guys. I say, it's your opportunity to write your chapter. This is an ongoing story. This year's senior group, especially in my 25 years, if a player had been here for 4 years, they've always played in at least one Final Four. This year's senior class, if they don't make it, it'll be the first one. So they're really motivated. Drew used to come, when he'd come home sometimes from Germany or wherever he was playing overseas, he would coach a practice and the kids hated it. Oh no, he's not gonna coach. Come on, Coach Drew, don't let him coach us. As a young kid, I knew he was gonna be a coach. So.
We're gonna have to come over here for a game at some point throughout the season.
Yeah, please come out and join us.
Coach, we appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
All
We're glad to be here. We gotta go check out the locker room.
Hopefully it's clean, I don't know.
Oh man, this is sweet. This is so cool. It literally looks just like the museum. It's still the same.
I have a tradition here. Everyone wants LeBron's locker. LeBron's locker over there, but I have one special locker in here, and that's this one right here. And this one, every point guard who's played here has sat in this locker, and they've all gone to school to play basketball in college. He started.
This is your locker right here?
Yeah, that's mine. This is where we were, man. Homework got done in here, ate our meals in here. This is where we got prepared for practice each and every day. And it was hard to kick us out the gym. Probably driving our parents crazy. Let's go home, finally. That's why the trust was there. That's why the loyalty was there. That's why the bond still remains, because of just the experiences and the moments that you put in, man.
Be in this locker room, you can feel it, like you guys have said, everywhere we go. Intensity everywhere. Everything's locked in.
If you look up, you see Bible verses, you see quotes, right? I heard most of them. I had to hear, hear most of them, but he posted them up there. But this is probably the one I would say he said the most to us right here. And actually one of my favorite ones from today that I still use is discipline, not desire, that determines your destiny. So
there couldn't be a better phrase for the squad that came out of here. I feel like anyone could take that at home watching. Like that is, whether you play basketball or not, that's a lesson you can live by.
That. You can live by that, man. So
well, that wraps up our day here in Akron, Ohio. This has been an absolute pleasure getting to see it all in real life today. Your journey, be able to see the impact that LeBron has had in this place and how everything has come together and led to this moment where Duquesne basketball is going to be playing right here, November 22nd at 4 p.m. It is truly a special atmosphere. Any last words about the community and a reason they should come support November 22nd?
Well, first and foremost, man, I appreciate you for coming down and allowing me to share a piece of my journey in Akron and what it means to me. It's a special place here. I've always had support from the whole city. It's been a village for me, and I think that's what has allowed me to achieve things that I couldn't dream of achieving. But I'm gonna ask for their support one more time, man. We need you guys to come out November 22nd. Come support us. Come watch some really good basketball, man. Duquesne men's basketball is on the rise. We got a great group of young men. We play fast paced. We're gonna get after it. You don't wanna miss it.
Well, I appreciate you guys watching. This has been a great tour. Until next time, this is All Hail BBall.